Yeah, we don't get to get sweet trades because all of our removal is sorceries. That's not true. We have 2 Shivan Fires and a Wizard's Lightning. Not all of our removal is sorceries. But all of our heavy removal is, and it doesn't kill a lot of the big threats too. So we'll be fiery with our intervention. We have no 5-drops. Like, it's not like we have creatures we can put out there. We got the turtle if we need a big dude. Maybe we do need the big dude. I don't know. I go first. I've got wizards and lightning and wizard lightning synergy and my dual land, and I don't have enough mana, so I'm gonna mulligan this. This deck doesn't have a lot of value. Like, we get no efficient trades ever, so we just got 2 for 1 right at the start with that mulligan. But I'm worried that we're just gonna get land screwed and never get to play anything. All right. He's got 2 for 1, chat. How do you feel about that? Yeah, no. No. All right, we need runner, land. Or I'd take land, Cyclops, land, and be pretty happy about it. Should have kept the Gobbo. I disagree. My hand's dead until I get land. The Goblin, the best it's ever going to do is trade 1 for 1 with a low value creature. We had the Shivan's Fire for, I don't think we might have drawn that. But we had other options. No, we just drew this. I don't remember which one we drew. We had other options to deal with that. It's a good draw. I want him to trade. See if he wants to do it. He might think we're aggro here.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Sprint CA. Thanks for the sub. Looks good now? No. The Goblin doesn't look good now. It still trades 1 for 1. It's exactly the same as the Journey Mage in this situation. But I don't want to see 2/2 creatures because they outvalue our entire fucking game because we have no creatures that can block a 2/2 until we draw our Cyclops with land. Thank the chat for the sub. Oh, cool. I'm glad my chat has convinced you to sub. All right, let's fire it to the face. Yeah, that's Journey Mage to the face. You're getting low. How do you feel about that? Getting pressured. Didn't even know that our plan is a fire intervention. Too bad it doesn't go face. Too bad it isn't Lava Axe Plus. Let's go ahead and swing. I'll swing with both. He's got a trick. He's got a trick here. He's representing a trick with 2 white mana open, playing just a green 2/2. But okay, it's the wrong block. But sure. Maybe he thinks I have a bounce. Maybe it's not the wrong block if he doesn't care about the extra toughness. Sure. Totally okay with that. I just need to draw land. I think I just lose if he has trick here. So let's let him hit face damage. See his next creature and then make a decision. Maybe it will change the way he plays. Yeah, see, this is gonna be awkward when I just don't draw any land at all. Creature doesn't change the state of the board. I'm not playing it. Why is it that the last couple games have been we play quick draft, we never draw lands. We play competitive draft, we get just fine land spreads. I guess I'm okay with that being the way it happens as opposed to the other way it happens, since quick draft are a lot cheaper. But I'm still pretty not thrilled. Okay, now we gotta draw a land. This thing doesn't have first strike, right? No. I think I just have to draw land right now. I don't even think it's greedy. I mean, I guess the Chronicler. No, I should have played Chronicler. I was thinking it didn't do anything, but it actually stops him attacking with a 2/4, which was a slight mistake. Sure. Just don't play anything. That would be the best play. Oh my god, that is a land. Presumably, we'll find another land at some point in our life. Meh. What? You don't make that noise when you get up to? Summoning sickness. He's fucking hungover. Look at the poor bastard. He's having to drop rocks on people. He's so hungover. It's not who he is as a person. He's a kind soul trapped in a giant body. I wish to intervene. What is that attack? That's... I want to combat trick you, but I only want to combat trick on the unicorn? Sure. I don't have any other options, so... Got it. You want the lifelink, but I want my 2 health, so I guess I'll happily take this attack. Uh-huh. You know, if you'd attack with both, you could have done that to either. I guess if you think we're still racing, I guess that's relevant. We aren't racing. I'm trying to draw land. Alright, that was an even worse play than expected because he's still got a million fucking things on board here. Alright, now is when we get the super low value out of these. I'm hoping to draw a mana again so I can take the 2/4 vigilance character. I think we scared him into thinking we were racing with all these fucking 2/3s. Or 3/2s rather. 4/4 is kind of bad news for us. Would you like to return it? You should return it. Holy shit. Alright. Give it to me. It's mine. It's mine. You can't have any more combat tricks. It's prohibited. Fuck off. Why didn't you exile the enchantment and get your guy back, dude? Wouldn't that have been better? Okay, we're dead on board. Dead on board. Okay, should have been dead last turn. Twice. It's fine. It's fine. That's just a land screw, right? We don't write that off to anything to do with the deck. The deck just got land screwed. Feels real bad. Taking out one fiery intervention? I don't know. Maybe. All right. Run 18 lands. That doesn't fix land screw. It's not to do with the total number of lands. It's nothing to do with the total number of lands. Total number of lands are fine for this deck. Hello, Gmara. Sticking them 19 for us today. You can be land screwed in any format. It's not like we're playing different numbers of lands. We go first. We've got a 2, a removal, a 3, a 3, and a 5, and this guy helps us cast it. I'm gonna keep this. Have to draw land, but this doesn't get much better for us as an opening hand goes, and I don't want to take that value hit. We're playing blue. Blue-red. Racing. I should have been a red so I could have killed his creature. It's the wrong color to play. Oops. Okay. Felt that land. Three, three, three. All right, so we are now the last bazillion games in Dominaria we've played now. We've just been land screwed. There's a format here, I'm sure. It's underneath the land screw. Sure. Second War Chief. Sure. About a 40% chance to draw a land per turn. Got a nice wide deck going here, which is going to be super hard for us to deal with when we're behind. Can I get a land? Thank fucking God. All right. Lando, indeed. That should be the cry. Lando. Right. But the problem is now, because he's just shown a bunch of creatures he's played on curve, we finally have a blocker, so now he's going to play a fucking combat trick or a removal spell, and now we're in a lot of trouble again. Maybe I should have baited it with the 3-2. I don't know. Yeah, this takes a lot of thought. Is there some way you don't just shove with all your 2s and call it a go? I guess maybe you have another combat trick. It's good for us, kind of. Too bad we can't play it. He acted kind of like he had the minus one thing. I feel like he would have removed that if he did. I'm going to play the Journey Mage. If he's playing the black -1/-1, we're absolutely fucked. And if instead he is playing the... or we'd be absolutely fucked if we played the 3-1. With this, it's still a 2-1. It still trades with any of his 2-2s, which is all I need it to do. I don't think his deck's very good. He's just had 2-2s. Like 2-3s wrecked the Dominaria. So just trade with everything. That's scary as fuck. We're going to be killing that while it still has Summoning Sickness. I don't know what he's going to regurgitate, but maybe. Hey, that's kind of a land. Comes into play tap, so I can't use it this turn. I mean, he's got no creatures worth recurring right now. Do I care? Just every other turn after this, he's going to be able to play that. I think I'm just killing it. So like one big creature and I'd never be done with him. It's not good. It's a value card for him. I mean, I'm going to get some value back here because we've been flooded, or rather screwed, so that get some time to catch up on board.
Welcome back.
YN Conant, thank you for the resub. All right, so we got some land. It's not a creature here I want to mind control, but I just want to slam that Cyclops, I think. God, feels nice. I didn't get value out of the Overseer. Is that a thing? 4 and 3 is 7. Okay, yeah, those are scary for us. The Omnivore. Yeah, I think I'm going to take your Omnivore. Thank you. I could kill it with just fire instead. How do you guys feel about killing it with fire? Stealing something else that he plays. Clearly needs to die. If he has enchantment removal. If he has recursion, what's more likely? Black-green. Recursion or enchantment removal? Recursion. Well, let's play fucking Bullet's Clutches. Give it to me. It's mine. Alright, how do we win now? How do we ever attack him with 4/4s that have no ability to attack into multiple stalled decks? We have no flyers. We can only 1-for-1 with spells. Oh, for fuck's sake. We don't win. There's no winning this. Sure. Alright, we're going to call this 2 land screws in a row. This is a permanent enchant too. That's Menace, right? Siege Gang doesn't win it. They're all 3/3s. Alright. 2 land screws, 2 games. Love and Dominaria. Seems like a lot of fun. I'm kind of curious how I attack into someone with a stalled board anyways. I think the goal with this much removal is we don't have a fucking stalled board. But we haven't drawn anything on curve, so it's been absolutely impossible. Sure. Let's do it. Increasing mana is not the play, guys. Like, I don't know how to explain this any better. We have the mana ratio that's appropriate for this deck. Increasing mana means you take... The deck already struggles with value, which means that all we ever do is 1-for-1 someone. We never 2-for-1 someone, which makes it extremely difficult to get ahead. Putting in land means a higher percentage of your cards that you draw aren't cards that you can play. They're land cards that don't do anything. That makes your deck less valuable and leaves you prone to flooding, where you have too many mana cards for too few real cards. We don't want to add land. All right, we've got land, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Income. This is the flood. This is what we need now is the flood, where we just draw 1,000,000 lands. Let's find out. What do you guys value more? 1 extra power on the board or 2 extra damage to the face? 1 extra power on the board. Or rather the other way around. Alright, we've got all the 2s and 3s that we put in the deck so we don't die in the early game is here. Need card advantage cards we can swap in? Nope, no card advantage cards. All the card advantage cards are in the deck already. And we're going to play shit on curve though, and he is going to be intimidated. Look at that value. Oh. Is he mana screwed? Oh, but he gets the scry, so he's fine.
Look what I found for you. This is the most spam stuff.
Come show this to chat.
I have ever.
So I just had a package delivered, guys. Can you guys see this? Oh, I probably shouldn't do it like that.
No, it's like the side of it. And
Yeah, I don't want to show the address on stream though.
it's ridiculous.
It's just like fucking destroyed. Well, let's see if there's any content in there, and then let's
Alright, you don't
complain. Unboxing stream. You not attack with that? They route it through hell. It's Wisconsin. Photograph before opening it, chat says. I agree. Doesn't want to block the 2-2 with the 2-1. All right. I don't know what I'm expecting in the mail either. But whatever it is going to be a little less of it. It's going to be a little bit more compressed. I don't know if she heard. I'm going to go double check. Right back. So it was Red Hook sending me more stuff. This is what I was excited about. So when I won 3rd place, Red Hook sent me, oh man, it's damaged though. These are like fucking collector items. And they're damaged. They're both damaged. So it's the darkest dungeon. Where's the camera? It's the darkest dungeon like book that has all their artwork and all like their concept sketches and whatnot. That's super cool. Why the fuck are they damaged?
It even came in like bubble wrapping.
It came in bubble wrapping and it still wasn't enough to deal with whatever they did.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did that? That's really shitty.
They have your old address though, so it looked like it got routed a couple of times.
That's still shitty. Alright, let's swing. Yeah, but damaged, right, Marvin? Isn't that shitty? Like, that's super cool. I was super excited about that. It's the most exciting thing I thought that I had won from them. Was the artwork stuff. And yeah, it's going to be damaged. Hey, we look like a blue-red aggro deck right now. We've drawn all of our creatures and none of our removal. And our opponent has no lands. And our deck suddenly looks okay. How bad is the damage? Really bad. Well, not, I mean, the damage to the product is just, it's creased corners on that. Feels kind of bad. Alright, I pity this guy. I'm doing other things, so I'm not pitying him very much right now. But I do pity him. I wonder if he thinks it still has first strike, because it doesn't. I think it does. Do I want to attack with the hasty creature? I do. I'm sorry, friend. It doesn't have first strike. I think there's gonna be some clicking on cards when that happens. Fenrix Wolf. That's not Fendawolf, is it? It's not you, buddy, is it? Alright, I'm gonna have a quick look at that box. Back in a second, guys. See ya, Miss Russ. Hi, Fen. I just played a guy whose name was Fenric's Wolf. I was wondering if it was you. So I just looked. I mean, poor old Red Hook there. They spent $40 to send me that package. And there's only 2 books in that package. They're bubble wrapped and, like, packaged for safety. But that box was so damn destroyed. Like, I mean, those, I don't know. Like, I don't need more of those. I wasn't planning on selling them. I mean, I'd probably keep one on my bookshelf and give one to a friend or something. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me in that sense. Like, but it kind of feels shitty. It feels shitty that their stuff got destroyed by this bad handling. Like, that box was so destroyed. Like, what the hell happened with it? It looks like it'd been run over by a truck about 10 times. It's not as salty. I'm more salty about the land screws, but I'm still fairly salty. Shipping was USPS. United States Postal Service. Alright, this looks pretty good. We've got a 2, we've got a 3, we've got land. It's maybe the best hand we've had yet, and some control or removal for later. I'll play the threat before the Arcanist. Yeah, it feels bad, Vanderwolf. Oh my god. It's Warcaller on Goblin Fight. He doesn't believe when I threaten. Maybe he does believe. So I could have played the attacker and attack with both, but I prefer the blocker. I suspect that. We played this guy already, didn't we? DX. Isn't this the guy who fucking super wided us with the Sapperling thing? How can we possibly get matched against him again? I'm unexcited by this matchup too. A wide deck just totally destroys us. Beats all of our fucking we got land screwed versus him last time. We're getting land screwed again. Totally beats all of our Cyclopses. I can use this to cast it at 4 mana. So I can do it at 5. So when I get 4 lands, I can cast this. Yep. I can Fiery Intervention for 5 mana at 2/2. Because we have no way to deal with his 2/2s. He didn't play any bombs last time either, right? He played a bunch of wide creatures and an Omnivore. The Omnivore was his bomb. We did just play this guy, right? Black, red, green. Played all the fucking War Chiefs. Yeah, we definitely just played this guy. How the hell are we being matched against him again at this low of a level? Well, clearly overvalued Fiery Intervention in that draft. Although, I might be overvaluing red as a color. Again. Oh dear God. He wants to race. I think I want to race too. I don't see us beating him in the late game, so sure. You know what? 2 can play at this game. Not fire interventioning there because presumably he'll block if I do that. And I need to kill whatever blocker he summons. He's milled his second Eviscerate. And his Spore Swarm. Spore Swarm would have been very good for him here. Seems like a good one. Okay. All the intervention. Do you have that Spore Summon? The instant one, maybe? No, we're going to take a victory back from the wide deck that I'm pretty sure we had no way to win against if that board had ever stalled at all. So I'm really glad he wanted to race us and wanted to trade and wanted to race. Because if he just stalled the board, we're never going to be able to attack into a stalled board with Cyclopses, right? They just don't do anything.